And welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo GameCube. Alright my friends, welcome back. So we have just arrived at the Shadow Temple. Now in my opinion this temple is a lot easier than the Water Temple. I very much hate that one. But if you use the Lens of Truth, which is what you're going to need to come here with, you'll see that the Skull of Truth is that one over there. So this bird statue here tells us about the puzzle. It says make my beak face the Skull of Truth. So in this case it's 2 across. If you get this wrong, the floor beneath you will fall through and you will die. So just be very careful with that one. And there you go. That will open up the gate on the other side of the room there, but we can't get to it just yet. There's a big drop in the way. So we're going to go and find the hover boots. It's a specific item that we find in this dungeon, and it's kind of random actually. Right, what does this say? One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Okay. So as you can see, the Lens of Truth reveals everything to us. So you can go through doors and find different things in that. Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Okay, so there's a little bit of background knowledge and stuff going on here as well. But you just want to make sure that you've got your Lens of Truth, because you want to come over here. And this is where we face another one of those dead hands. I really don't like these things, which is why I'm going to go ahead and equip the Bagoron sword. I'm going to use this to kill the boss with as well. Alright, come on. These bloody hands need to grab me. Alright, get off. Okay. Right, yeah, 2 spin attacks on dead hand is enough to kill him, and it'll take out some of the hands around him. I'm trying to attack him as well there, because you can actually hit him in the face, believe it or not. Oh, come on, man, that's a really dick move to put me at. Get off. Damn it. Oh, man. Seriously? It's alright, I need you to come back anyway. Damn it, these things are horrible. Get off, there's 6 of you here. You don't have 6 hands. Get off of me, you barely have 2. I'm pretty sure his hands are under the ground like that. But where are the other 4? Yeah, you see that? 2 spin attacks is enough. And in this creepy room that is decorated with the skulls of, I'm assuming, this guy's victims, you get a chest. And inside this chest is the hover boots. And the shininess of them burns away Link's face. So he also has a skull to show off. But here we go, these are the hover boots, and we need these to get across that drop that we saw earlier. It looked like something that was passed down in Olympus. Yeah. Some sort of godlike artifact. But it's pretty cool. It's a very random item to get in this game. Has very short amount of uses though, in my opinion. Like, we're going to only be using it here mainly, and that'll probably be about it. Alright, is that the way out? It is just a direct path, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Right, so now that we have the hover boots, you don't really need to use the Lens of Truth that much, but it can help you out. You're going to find out very soon, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and equip those. And you'll notice we go across mid-air like that. Very weird, but they are kind of slippery. So you'll stop running, but you will kind of carry on for a little while. So they're not very fun to walk around in casually. Only purely for this dungeon. Right, okay, yeah, there's these guys again. This one's going to get in our way, so we kind of have to take him out first. Let's see, let's get rid of the arrows for now. Let's get rid of you. For some reason you have to do this one twice, I don't know why, but that just happens. Right, there we go. Yeah, you got some bombs back out of it as well. Alright, we'll come back for that door because as you can see it's locked. Oh crap. Jump. Blowing this place up before I've even started. Right, so there's a twin Grim Reaper with 2 massive scythes here. You kind of have to avoid, otherwise you might get your legs chopped off. And just follow it around. One thing you can do to avoid getting sliced up is just duck down. I didn't do it there because I wasn't quick enough, but if you duck down with the shield, you can't get hit. You see that? So just in case you can't actually escape it in time, just go ahead and do that. But I like to stay as close to the scythe as I can. Oh dear, what's that? Where's the other one? There it is, it's over there. Should have probably got that one first, but it's alright. Oh, damn it. There goes my head as well. Alright. Okay, nearly got me again, that was close. Right, so that opens up that little door over there. Damn it, would you stop it? And this is where we meet our first key. Hi, key. My name is Peter Pan. Alright, one small key. Just what the doctor ordered. Now there are some gold sculptures in this dungeon that you don't really have to get, and the reason I say you don't have to get them is because they're a little bit out of the way. I will explain that very briefly actually. So when we come through this room here, I think it's this room anyway. Oh yeah, we have to go down here first, but watch out for the sculptures that come down from the ceiling. I've never really liked that. I mean, you can't see them, so it's almost a guarantee that you're going to just run into them. And I think there's about 3 of them here. So try not to fall into the same trap 3 times in a row, because that would royally suck. It was there. Thought you were going to be around the corner, sir. Alright. Roll under that. Oh yeah, I saw your shadow that time. I had a bit of a hint on my side. Right, okay. So take out the sculptures. And then of course we have the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceilings. Oh boy, oh goody. Oh goody goody. Right. So over there, as you can see, there's 2 platforms. I'll show that a little bit closer, because I have to go over in that direction anyway. Just trying to keep my limbs together in this place. That's the preference here. Yeah, I knew you were coming, I remember. Okay, so jump over here. You've got to take out one of these first. The Stalfos dude turns up. If you keep on getting close to him, you can knock him off like that. It saves you a little bit of a fight. But if you look over there, there's some platforms that are actually invisible. And you can jump over there without using the Lens of Truth. You won't fall through because you don't have it. But it's just easier to remember. But you don't actually have to go that way. That's only for an optional gold sculpture. Right, so what you want to do here is get your trusty godlike boots. Very shiny and golden. Might have to check the price of eBay later on. Okay. And then last but not least, just go on over here, trying not to fall off with these slippery darn shoes. There you go. And there are some more of these silver-like rupees that actually do give you rupees as well. If you notice, I'm on 498. I didn't start off like that. And there you go, I'm on 500. Just a nice little touch. We'll get rid of you first. I think the deal with these guys is the smaller ones, because I think there are bigger ones, like at the start of this dungeon. These ones take 1 bomb, and I think the other ones take 2, so that's always worth bearing in mind. So yeah, I'm not going to go after the gold sculpture, because there are actually some more that we can get, and I'm just going to focus on them ones, really. Like, there's one in here, for example, and a lot of the times people will miss this. They don't think to use the Lens of Truth in this room. So I always like to just point that one out very quickly, because you're not going to get anywhere without this block, trust me. Might have overshot it there, actually. Oh, actually, I might be okay, yeah. So the general gist is here, is that these falling spike-like platform things, you can stop them with the block, and this also protects you from being crushed. There's a lot of traps in this place that are trying to kill you. Right, so stop it halfway so you can go around, of course. And if you come through here, there is a gold sculpture. I could hear you. So we're just going to take that one out, because this one actually puts us up to 40 gold sculptures, and like I said before, I'm going to be stopping that when I get to 50, because I believe that the best rewards are already got at that point. I mean, you can go to 100, but that's just for infinite rupees, and by the time you get 100 gold sculptures, is money really going to be a problem in this game? Probably not. Okay, so we're going to be using these spikes now as platforms, because it will drop down like that, so you can just go ahead and just jump over. And there's a chest over here as well. I don't think this has a key in it though. No, this is a little false one. It's not quite a mimic, but it is a false chest in my opinion, because that's not what we came here for. We came here for that chest over there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. You can just run over to it, but I just think, well, we've got the long shot now from the water temple. We don't really need to do that much jumping anymore, do we? Alright, what have we got here? Just a heart and another heart. Okay, good. I was going to make a Doctor Who reference, but I thought you would already know that one. Just by me saying Doctor Who. Right, so we now have a key. So let me see, we have to go this way, because if we didn't have the key, you wouldn't get very far. You see there's a locked door over there like that. Might be... Oh, there we go. Just thought I'd better be careful here because I didn't quite see the timing on that. There we go. Yeah, and this dungeon, in my opinion, isn't very long. I mean, you can get this dungeon done in about 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how quick you are, depending on your speedrunning strats or whatever. I'm not really speedrunning this game, but I'm just kind of playing for fun. So I am kind of playing with a little bit of speed and a little bit of atmospheric appreciation, I would put it. Right, okay, so yeah, there's another one there. Alright. So yeah, Lens of Truth, you get the item, you kind of have to use it all the time. It's just one of those situations. Another 5 rupees, nothing really special. Alright. Let's do that. Because this is part of the puzzle, you see. You have to get the little silver rupees. Something that The Legend of Zelda have always incorporated, really. Just collect the items to unlock a door. It's, you know, it's kind of the general gist. I should better jump that one, actually. There we go. Nice. So that unlocks the door behind us. And scraping my kneecaps on the spikes. That's great. Alright, dodge that. Because I think there's another sculpture here as well. Yep, there is. So what's that? It's like 41 now, so that's cool. Only 9 more to get, and I do still have another dungeon to do. I've still got the Spirit Temple to do, and I have the Gerudo's Fortress to get through. I'm planning on sneaking through that without being caught at all, because the whole getting arrested sequence is a little bit tedious for me, so I'm going to try and incorporate some of my Deus Ex learning curves by trying to avoid all the enemies without being seen, so that would be nice. Are you going to come over here? You normally try and wreck my shit up, so... No. Alright, come on. Oh, seriously? No way. It's because the long shot has a bit of a long-ranged attack, so... screw it. Let's just break that. So obviously that gets us a key, but we can't leave until we kill the enemies, so let me just try and take that thing out first. Might have to resort to my bow and arrow in a minute. I didn't really want to do that, though. Alright, there you go. Right, that's the door unlocked. Let's jump down here and grab the key. Man, in comparison to the Water Temple, I love this place. This is a dream come true, honestly. Right, let's get the hell out of this place. Kind of a creepy dungeon. Some creepy enemies. There's zombies. I mean, what do you expect? There's statues of the Grim Reaper, and there's a lot of stuff going on in this place. You've got sculptures, ceiling monsters, a lot of other creepy shit as well, so... Alright, there's a fan here. You might want to wear them, because you're not going to get very far without these. Another one of you things? Leave me alone already, unless you've got a heart to give me. No? Okay, some arrows. Alright, I'll take it, fine. Whatever. Right, yeah, look up here, because there is a wooden... log at the top there. Right, okay, so yeah, there's 3 fans here and they can all knock you off the ledge. That thing there, I don't know if this can still hurt you. Oh no, it actually missed me. That's okay. I don't mind that. Right, now I think we can actually get over there just by using the hover boots and doing a bit of a roll, so let's go ahead and give that a try. There you go. Right, now there's a little bit of a misconception in this room. There are 2 zombies in here, mummy looking ones, and there's a locked door over there, so if I just go ahead and... Oh jeez Louise, stop that. Oh no. Just wait for them to get a little bit closer, I suppose. Wait for the 2 pots to come flying at you, because they normally bloody do. There you go, and you can kill the zombies as well like that. Just a nice little added touch. And then this chest spawns in the middle of the room. Now I would assume that that would be the key to the door. But no, the game isn't playing it that simply, so there's that. So I think this might actually just be rupees or some items. Damn it, I need to take off these shoes. Yeah, 5 rupees. That's like the little Joker item in my opinion, because the actual key... Damn it, why did I go into that? Oh, stop. I need to take off these shoes. They're doing my head in, man. Got no grip at all. Yeah, there's a little bit of dirt over here. You wouldn't really think to interact with this, but in the well, you come across them things. There's like little mounds of dirt that you can actually destroy, so at the bottom of the well it kind of teaches you about these. And that's actually how you get through this room. So you wouldn't need to kill them zombies, but they might get in your way as you try to get past them, so it's always good just taking them out first. So, the next thing we have to do is go ahead and move this block. And I can hear another gold sculpture. So many of these things in this place. I think there's probably about at least 5 or 6. Most of them tend to hide in the dungeons. I mean, a lot of them are hidden in Hyrule Field, like down holes, and you knock into a tree. Like there's one in Lon Lon Ranch. Actually, no, there's a good few in Lon Lon Ranch thinking about it. It's probably about 5 there as well. Yeah, there's a lot of them about. And I can't remember exactly where every single one of them are. I mean, if you can remember where all 100 gold sculptures are, then kudos to you. I mean, that is something else. That really is. Alright. There you go. Okay, so we just climb this ladder that's conveniently placed in line with this boat. Now make sure that you get the gold sculpture first, because if you don't, the ship will start taking off without you. And it's a little bit tedious trying to get this one while the boat's moving, because as you can see, I'm already having trouble getting it from here anyway. But there we go. So we're about to encounter, I think, 2 Stalfos on this boat now. So first of all, we need the Ocarina. And we want to play Zelda's Lullaby to get this thing moving, because this song has magical powers. It can repair signs, if you haven't already known that. If you slice a sign up, it'll actually repair it. That's another thing. It can open up doors. It can make gravestones explode with the power of lightning. And it can operate boats as well that appear to be operating on nothing. So it's a ghost boat. So Zelda's Lullaby operates ghost boats as well, so that's a little bit different, I have to admit. Come on, make my day. There you go, you can die straight away. Haven't got time for these guys in the slightest. Where's the second one? Come on. There you go. What else you got? What else you got? Come on. Yeah, nothing. I didn't think so either. I need to make sure that I don't toot my own horn too soon, because we actually have to jump off of this ship, believe it or not. I always thought about jumping onto that there, but what would be the point in that? Alright, yeah, so as you can see, there's a dead end coming up, and this boat just sinks into nothingness, I think, so just make sure you jump off here. There you go. And Navi thinks that we're still on it because she's about to say... Is she going to say it? Peter Pan, the sheep is sinking. Abandoned ship, get onto a safe platform. Yeah, no kidding. Alright. We have to go around here. There's some of these ceiling monster type things around here as well. They're a little bit tedious, but they do exist in this room. And in several different areas as well, like in here for example, I think. Oh no, this is just the luxury crush room. Yeah, I forgot about this one. So this is kind of like one of them little trap rooms. You're like, what do I do here? And it took me a little while to figure out as well, but then I realised these are made out of wood, so they're going to burn. And if you're lucky, you might take out the zombies as well. But it doesn't really take them out because they're wearing casts and that, so it only burns off the mummification shrouds, or whatever you want to call it, the bandages. But that's what we do to get the boss key, which is kind of disguised by a big magic bottle there. Right, screw that other guy, I'm not even going to bother with that. I don't think he's got something in that chest though. I'm pretty sure it's not a key, but... Oh, come on, really? This shiz again? Oh, I have to check, because I can't remember. Alright, let me just burn this away. Got plenty of magic. I'm glad I've got the longer magic meter now. Right. Okay, you're going to sit back down because you're in pain, and what do we actually have in this chest again? Is it just rupees? Ah, it's just rupees, seriously? Alright, well at least I've got peace of mind now. I didn't think they'd put a boss key and a normal key in the same room. That did sound a little bit conspicuous to me. Oh, there's a wall here. Keep forgetting to use the lens of truth. Right, so in here we have 3 rotating skull things. And just like the other room, there's actually a sculpture in here as well, in pretty much the exact same place, just behind these. It's a little bit random. Alright, we're probably up to like 42 or 43 now, so not many more of them to collect. But same deal with this room actually, you got some bombs, you got 3 rotating skull jars, you get the gist basically, don't you? Right, you can use the ones that they provide for you, which I think is very generous, because long story short, you might not know. How the hell did that happen? You might not know to have bombs in this dungeon, so you might not come here with some. I mean, to tell you the truth, I wish they'd do that in the Fire Temple, because there's been times where I've really needed... what are you doing, Link? What the hell are you doing? It's a good thing I've got the bigger bomb bag, Link. Right, there we go, that's another one. And just try and get rid of these. What a... Damn it. Damn it, man. Just damn it. Right, there we go. It's only for some rupees. I don't really know why I'm doing this room, but if you want about, I don't know, 50, 60 plus rupees, this is a good room to come to. There isn't really much going on in here. But I figured I'd come here because it is quite an easy gold sculpture to get. And just something pretty cool to show off as well. Right, so you're in here. Let's get rid of you. I know that's not going to kill you, just going to disperse into 3 anyway, so... Oh boy, what is this? Oh, lovely. There's something there, isn't there? Alright. Oh, jeez. Invisible battles. Don't you just love them? But you could tell what that thing was. It was one of the ceiling monsters again, but it cracked apart into 3. Which is a little bit annoying because they can actually become a big one again. So you can have an infinite amount of fights with that thing if you're not careful. But this was all for a key. Because now that we've got that, we can pretty much access the boss door, which is what I'm about to go and do now. So, excuse me, sir. Thank you very much. Do you need a hand? I didn't think so. I'm getting the hell out of this place. That's what I'm doing. Okay. So we're nearly about 22 minutes in, so yeah, this dungeon is about 25 minutes long. And I've been playing this pretty casually, I would say. Right, we need the arrows for this. As you can see, there's some bombs over there, but they're in a chain if you don't see that. So try and ignite them in an order like that, and it will actually destroy the bird statue. And it will fall down. Right on the beak. That must have severely hurt. And we can go ahead and use it as a platform. But if you came over here, you would realise that there's actually a locked door, so you wouldn't be going very far. Then we come through here, and then to our surprise, it's like, well, that sucks. Oh, wait, look at that magic! A horrible platforming course. I do hate this place indeed. I think you can get to that one if you use the hover boots. I'm going to give that a try. Let's just give that a bit of a shot. Oh, yep, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Whoa. Okay. Oh dear, wow. Okay, right, that was interesting. Let's see, am I equipped for this? Yeah, I've got the arrows and the Begoron sword. So I am golden. Let's go. There we go. Yeah. Sorry, did I damage your drum there? Thing, whatever you are. Oh, right. I gotta hand it to you, you look pretty funny. What is this? I don't know this song. I don't... Whoa, yeah, I see you too. Okay, man, I'm full of puns today, aren't I? Right, this is Bongo Bongo. This guy is completely bonkers. Right, where are you? Oh, dude, turn around. Right, go ahead and just destroy the hands if you can. And then you just want to go and destroy this guy. There you go. That did a nice little bit of damage for us. Oh jeez, there you go. Take out that one. You can actually freeze them. It's completely up to you. If you do freeze one of his hands, it will just be, I don't know. He'll get it just frozen, long story short, and he'll try and break it. Right. There you go, and that is Bongo Bongo defeated. That was actually a very, very easy fight, but the jump attack with the Begoron sword does a lot of damage. And that's it, that is the boss and the dungeon taken care of. We can go ahead and collect our prize, the Shadow Medallion, and get the sweet hell out of this place. Yep, completely and utterly disintegrating away into nothingness. Just a black pool of shadow, I suppose. But that is it. See, this dungeon isn't that hard. It's actually quite easy. Another heart container. And our sweet exit. There we go. So after this, I'm probably going to be heading to the Gerudo Fortress, trying not to get arrested, and the next episode will probably consist of me getting around the Gerudos, freeing the guards, and then the episode after that will probably consist of 2 episodes of me trying to get through the Spirit Temple, because as you guys may know, that is a Kid Link and Adult Link orientated dungeon, which I thought was a nice little touch, I have to admit. But there we go, here's Impa. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a very, very long time. I know who you are, I met you 7 years ago, I've got a good memory. I mean, it only seems like 5 seconds, but I've got a good memory. Alright, so we Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. It was a good thing she's alive, because you clearly bloody didn't make it. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 wise ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. Well, I've been seeing Zelda everywhere. She's dressed up as a guy at the moment. It's a little bit unnerving. I don't think she realises, but she is. I hope she realises she's dressed up as a man. Otherwise that's even more creepier. She's got some kind of Resident Evil Code Veronica Ashford psychological schizophrenic problem going on there, but anyway, there's the Shadow Medallion. About time. So Impa has added her power to ours. We're getting a big steroid hit of power here. Please look out for the princess here. What do you think my objective in this entire game has been so far? You think I'm doing this for fun? Alright, that is the Shadow Temple completed, and I'm going to be heading over to the Gerudo Fortress to get that area done as well, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this playthrough and you'll join me for that. Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.